Develop one healthy habit. I think we go through life and we start off learning good habits as kids, and I think throughout time and mostly through traumatic experiences, we start to lose sight of what those healthy things are in our lives. And for me, I've realized through my healing journey that having healthy habits is something that not only helps me emotionally, but also helps me physically. And a lot of the times it's very difficult because we get stuck in our heads about why certain things happen a certain way, or why people can't be a certain way, or situations can't be a certain way. And I think that what happens is we start to lose sight of those things that really make us happy. And for me, developing healthy habits was a very, very important thing to get past all of these traumatic experiences that had me suffering and wallowing in my own sorrow, whether it be hate or fear or doubt, depression, anxiety. I had to break free from those. And one of the things that I started to do was something that I used to do as a kid, and that is getting out in nature. And in the last few days, I've realized how important it is to get out of the house and do something that is healthy. And for me, as you can see in this video, I really enjoy hiking. I live in one of the most beautiful cities in the world, and that's San Francisco. And there's so many different things to see here, and so many things that I can do to help get me out of my head and not allowing myself to be stuck in the thinking that leads to depression or leads to anxiety. And the more that I get out in nature, the more that I start to feel a sense of unity with myself. And I think that is one of the biggest factors that I've noticed through life, is that the more that I just allow myself to enjoy nature and enjoy the small things in life, the more that I can be happy with who I am, the more that I can not just fall in love with myself, but fall in love with the world again, the way that I did when I was a kid. And I think that's one of the biggest things that has really helped me, mostly in the last few weeks, is starting to do things that I used to do when I was younger. And for me, I think that getting out in nature, like you see here, allows so much of those lower vibrational emotions to really just start to fade away. When I'm out and about, I'm not thinking about the person who hurt me, or the things that I've lost, or the should have, the could haves, the would haves. I'm out there just taking it all in. And when you're going through certain things in your life, I don't care who you are or where you come from, developing a healthy habit is something that's going to help you heal much faster. And so for me, I've really tried to develop a healthy habit, not just one habit, but multiple habits. And I've done that over time. I think one of the difficult things that happens, at least in the beginning, when we're trying to heal from things that have really brought us down, is wanting that change to happen so fast. And we're all feeling like if we don't get out of this situation, that we're not going to be there, or that we're going to be there forever. We're going to get stuck in there. And I'm here to tell you that that is not the case. So for me, I started to develop a healthy habit one at a time, and I wasn't trying to go out there and be a champion right out of the gate. I allowed myself the space and the time to really to allow these things to develop. And sure, I mean, we can all be inspired to do certain things, but inspiration is only going to take you so far. Habits are more sustainable, and when you can develop habits that bring you inspiration, then those cycles just keep getting better and better and better. And the more that I go out there and just work on one thing, the one thing that I've been working on is getting out in nature. And the more that I do that, the more that I'm able to go each day. Like every time that I get out in nature, it's a longer hike. It's, walking from home all the way out to places like where you see I am here. And this was one of the most amazing trips that I have taken this year, because I left my house and didn't really know where I was gonna go, and ended up down here at one of the most amazing beaches in San Francisco. And once I was here, I took a moment, sat down, and just allowed myself to take in the beauty of my surroundings. And the more that I did that, the less and less that I felt the pressure of everyday life on top of me. And the fact that I was able to just get that release for the amount of time that I was out brought me back to the state of being of just pure inner peace and inner happiness, and brought a sense of love for myself that has been difficult for me to find. And now that I have it, I don't want anything to get in the way of it. So I ask you I encourage you to start developing a healthy habit so that you can experience the same things that I have and find your happiness.